everyone. So, hashtag We the People is an amalgamation of two movements, and in this video, I'll elaborate how to use hashtag the people, which is only for those who faced fraudulence in the field of immigration, that is, overseas education and careers. With all these years in this field, I decided to speak my truth. The video which I have addressed to the authorities, there are systematic bullet points for a reason. These bullet points will help you align your thoughts when you share your stories. It covers the topics of inquiry, and the link to this video you can find it in my Instagram bio. So all you have to do is mention hashtag the people. Within the brackets, specify this bullet point. Go ahead and share your story. Just a gentle reminder, please be mindful when you speak. With the kind of challenges which we are facing in India and overseas, this movement will bring a lot of clarity for all of us, which I feel is a need of an hour. So here are the topics. The first topic is agents. Now, many youngsters were misled by these fake agents. A lot of people were not aware that if these agents do not owe a license, they have no right to charge money from the client. The money that they charged were in lakhs. And it means a lot for all those who live in the developing country. Go ahead, share your stories, and don't forget to mention the exact amount which you spent and the name of your city, of course. Next topic is consultancies. This is close to me because I have seen sincere students had to compromise on their dreams and they were kept in loop for a long time. With the kind of Indian society that we live in, especially our relatives, who constantly love to poke these youngsters, which I don't know for what joy. A lot of students during this phase were going through a tough time because you cannot go ahead and answer every question of your relatives. So, whatever your bitter stories are related to this entire rigmarole of process, as in the application, admission, visa, what was being promised to you in the cubicles of these consultancies, and the realities which you faced overseas, go ahead, share your stories. This is for both the students as well as the immigrants. Please speak up. Next topic is visual media. Now, visual media rules the minds for sure, but if it affected your entire decision making, then you should definitely go ahead and share your story. If you are a social media influencer and you were paid additional amount just to create deceiving posts on social media on this topic, go ahead and please speak the truth. Next topic is specific promotions. This is where I request the attention of our Honorable NSA Chief Ajit Doval Sir, Mr. Tom Homan, and all those who are responsible for the security of the heads of our institutions, as in the President, the Prime Minister, and so on, as well as we civilians, sir. Because this was a time where a lot of deceiving posts were made on social media. Private companies, they use the images of the leaders. And the question does arise that how come all of a sudden European countries were falling short of workforce? Because in the ads it was clearly mentioned 10,000, 20,000 employees are needed, especially in the countries like New Zealand, Australia, Germany. Thousands of students were promised that once they complete their course, homes and jobs will be provided to them. And in a way, they were betrayed. So their anger is justified. And they projected their anger on the leaders because this is what they saw. Here, the heads of the institutions cannot be blamed. This is the flaw of administration. But if the heads of the institutions have given a green flag for all this, which we are witnessing, then definitely the people need clarification. And that is the reason why, Doval sir, I request you to consider this topic and help us get the clarification because there is a lot of confusion. Next topic is language to connect or language to dominate. Now, this is where I wanted to give a space to the teachers of our country. It doesn't matter which school you taught, whether you taught in government school, private, IB, CBSC. But if you have dedicated all these years to this noble field of education, whichever subject you might have taught, then this is a place where you can go ahead and share your thoughts. Few words. Any which ways, this movement is a choice. What do you feel when suddenly all these youngsters of our country are taking these extreme steps? How do you feel about it? The EdTech revolution, which is taking over the primary and the secondary education of our country. Now, I'm not against any government, no, please. A lot of misconceptions were spread during this time related to schools. The words like global and international were excessively used, which is actually not needed looking at the kind of demography that we have, and it can be justified. I was not comfortable with the kind of pace with which we were moving in overseas education and careers because this is something which I witnessed. When e commerce entered in this field, the result that we got was nothing else but chaos. Virtual reality gadgets are becoming excessively popular. And if it is seen in every house, mark my words, within no time we'll have to build a rehab for kids. And that is the reason why I approached the authorities of southern India. It was not because I was favoring any kind of any government as such. No, I was supporting sense. If I am asked, I will answer. I have recorded a series of 5 videos where I have very clearly stated that neglecting the state board schools and colleges led to the whirlpool of global conflict. And the medium of language which I have used is Hindi. So, language is also not a barrier. Teachers, whichever language you want to go ahead and speak, please share your thoughts. I can simply request.